today is it's Friday. It is the 6th day of the week, and it is the preparation for the Sabbath day. I am so excited. I look forward to 4 p.m. because that is when I sign out of work today, and then I go home. So yeah, Fridays, I more of work half day. I'm so excited about today. I don't know if you are excited about the day as well. Since it is Friday and we're preparing for the Sabbath day, I just want us to shift our attention slightly away from thriving above self-sabotage as it is to preparing ourselves for the Sabbath day. Yeah, and next week we will continue with Thrive Above Self-Sabotage because there's some lessons that I've not been able to touch. There are some chapters that we have not yet been able to look at, but we will be able to look at those next week, starting Monday. But before then, I just want to remind you that tomorrow is Sabbath. Please, please, please put something in that envelope towards the Work of Hope channel. Put something in the envelope towards the Work of Hope channel, please. Please, it could be 500 shillings. It could be 5,000 shillings. Remember, I told you that Hope Channel is not just a TV station. It is a ministry that is enlarging the territory of God, a ministry that is proclaiming the good news, a ministry that is restoring hope, that is building hope among the hopeless, that is building hope among the community. And you need to be part of such a ministry, yeah? So I'm calling upon you to please make that a point tomorrow. And also don't forget to tell someone about the work that Hope Channel is doing. Tell someone about the work that is right here. Like right now we have, Inspired by Comfort. Just tell someone to watch Inspired by Comfort, yeah? Just a few minutes of the morning and you're energized to do better. Tell someone about the programs of Hope Channel. We have quite a number of programs. We have sermons right here on Hope Channel. We have the Rhythm Connect that happens every Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. We have, and thus God says, at noon. So much that goes on right here on Hope Channel. We have Maka Obufumbona Maka by Pastor Sebagala. So much. Then when we talk about the weekend, now that we're in the weekend, so much is going to happen. We have the lesson discussion both in English and in Luganda. You people. Why are you not watching Hope Channel? Why are you not telling other people about Hope Channel? So much that is happening. We have the Innovation Corner. We have Abana, like programs for children. We have Abachala. We have you people. Like you do not, Hope Channel is a one-stop center for your child, you as a mother, as a father, as a pastor, as a deacon. You don't have an excuse not to watch Hope Channel and not to tell other people about Hope Channel. So as we prepare for the Sabbath day, please make it a point to ensure that you support the work of Hope Channel. So I just want us to read from Jeremiah 29 verse 11 as we prepare for the Sabbath today, which says, "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an unexpected end." Yeah. And some Bible verses that, so common to us, the good news is, "For I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper and not to fail you." That is Jeremiah 29:11. So as we are talking about thriving above self-sabotage, as we are talking about, us being able to find our positions, us being able to feel worthy once again, us embracing our stories, I just want to tell you that God has a plan for you. And God's plan for you is not to fail you, but to prosper you. You might be going through a very rough path right now. It could be very hard for you. It could be so slippery, but I want to tell you that God has a plan for you. In the book of Romans, the Bible tells us that everything happens for the good of those that love the Lord. If you love the Lord, you ought to accept certain situations. As Comfort, there are certain things that I have gone through, and I appreciate them even the more. I'll give an example of Prime Radio. I did my internship with Prime Radio some years, like 2 years before I actually started working with Prime Radio. So when I did my internship with Prime Radio, I went ahead and sought for an opportunity to work with Prime Radio. And I was so particular, I wanted to read news, but there was no opportunity back then. So 2 years down the road, I received a call. And when I saw it, because I had the number saved. So when I saw this call, I told myself, this is actually a call for a job opportunity. I had just resigned from a TV station where I was working, so I was home. So when this person calls me, they're asking, "Oh, how are you?" Because They knew I was working with the TV station. And then I told her, no, I actually left the TV station like 2 months back. And she's like, no, there's actually this opportunity. Please come to Prime Radio. Let's talk and discuss. So when I joined Prime Radio, it made more meaning to me. I appreciated more working on Prime Radio than I would have appreciated had I started working with Prime Radio straight from my internship. Yeah. So there's certain things that happen in life, and we get so angry, we get so disappointed. Some of us even ask questions such as, does God really care? Does God really exist? Is God even listening to me? Will God ever answer my prayers? I want to tell you that the answer to all those questions is yes, God cares and God loves you, because the Bible has told us that He has a plan for you, a plan to prosper and not to fail you. God has something that He's thinking towards you, and it is in a positive, it is not in a negative. So as we prepare for the Sabbath day today, I just want to call upon you to accept what is in your heart, for you to have peace with whatever it is that you're going through. Have peace with whatever it is that you're going through. Do not try to replace the plan that God has for you. God's weakest plan can never be compared to your strongest plan. At least go with that. God's weakest plan can never be compared to your strongest plan. Remember that at all times. So you might be thinking to yourself that, you know what, because I'm going through this situation, and you want to find a solution for yourself. Be patient. If you've sought the guidance of the Lord, if you have prayed for God to intervene, trust the Lord to indeed intervene in your situation. Do not try to put in your own human understanding. As you prepare for the Sabbath day today, make your heart clean. If it means you maybe apologizing to someone, you confessing to the Lord, please do so, such that when we enter into the holy hours of the Sabbath, you are at par with Christ. That when we enter into the holy hours of the Sabbath day, that you as an individual are ready to receive what the Lord is saying. And I know the Sabbath tomorrow, that we are going to be, some churches are going to have prayer and fasting. But even then, I just want to call upon you to prepare yourself, to be ready. Some churches are going to be having family life. Whatever session is going to happen at your church, I just want you to be ready to listen to what the Lord has to say to you, which is why we have the preparation day, for us to do whatever we need to do to prepare ourselves to listen to God. It is only one day in the entire 7 days of the week that we sit at the feet of Jesus. But how do you sit at the feet of Jesus? Whatever has failed today, accept that it has failed and trust the plan that God has for you. Remember, I said God's weakest plan, as you may think, can never be compared to your strongest plan. You might think you have the best plan ever, but when it comes to God's plan for you, yours is nothing, no matter how best you think it may be. My name is Comfort. Thank you for being with me throughout this week. Let us meet again on Monday when we get inspired by Comfort. Remember, please follow me on any of my social media platforms. Any social media platform that you know of, I am there. Just go and follow me. Also follow Hope Channel on Facebook, on YouTube. Go to our website and see what we do as Hope Channel. Don't forget to tell someone else about Hope Channel. Don't forget to support the work of Hope Channel by donating, by putting in that money to see that the mission, to see that the vision of Hope Channel is realized. I am Comfort, the Growth Guru. Until next week, a blessed preparation day, a happy Sabbath, and a lovely weekend.